Our next guest is behind one of the catchiest and most popular dance floor anthems of the 80s. When Live It Up made its way onto the airwaves in 1985, the world couldn't get enough, and the song was an unprecedented hit, both here and overseas, and it cemented Mental as Anything as one of Australia's most successful pop rock bands.
Well, 4 decades on and 25 top hits later, the iconic band is still going strong. They're going around the country in the AP Good Times tour, and they've got a brand new EP. So Greedy Smith is back now. Mate, first of all, how's the tour going?
It's amazing. It goes off like a frog in a sock. There's so much... So many hits, but there's so much interaction. Towards the end there, there's like about 30 people on stage.
It's Colin Hay. We've had Vicar and Linda Bull on the show.
Yeah, the Black Sorrows.
Black Sorrows.
Yeah, Deborah Conway with the new album. Yeah. And the whole thing is, we towards the end we murder each other's songs, and then we do a classic. No, it's getting pretty cool because we're halfway through the tour now. We've got a big one in Toowoomba this week at the Empire.
Oh, I love the Empire Theatre.
They're beautiful.
You know, they bake those little cookies.
They're incredible.
Yeah, they're really great.
We shouldn't be talking about food.
No.
Because if you're called greedy, you've always got to make sure you're the last one to the buffet, otherwise it looks bad.
Right, I've got you. I mean, 40 years, I think, in the business, Greedy, and looking back at your career, did you ever imagine that you would be doing this into your 60s?
Of course not. I didn't imagine. Anybody who, when we started out, it's about 2021, what are you going to be? Do you have ambitions and stuff? You probably have vague imaginings of things that can happen.
No, I want to be like you guys in a band.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, I would have liked to have been in a band too, but who would think they didn't? In those days, who was 60 in bands? Only old blues guys. They were the only ones who were back in those days.
They're pioneers now.
Now everybody's 60.
Well,
that's true.
They are, like, if you look at the Rolling Stones and, the bands that are still going strong out there, it's great.
When you're touring now, because we talked about Live It Up on the show before, but when you're touring now, what's your favourite of the older songs to sort of go, I'm really into this song at the moment?
At the moment, I really like If You Leave Me, Can I Come Too?
I love that one
which
too,
is one of Martin's. I do like Berserk Warriors, which is one about Bjorn and Anna from ABBA, but making them, they're like Vikings, it's seeing them as Vikings, it's a bit of a stretch, but...
But Greedy, Live It Up was probably the biggest international single, thanks to a little film called Crocodile Dundee. So tell us how that song came to feature in the film.
That was just... I was asked to write music for the film, and I wrote... There's a scene in the film where Crocodile Dundee wins a bet in a bar, and he puts the beer on his head, on the guy's head, the tough guy, and he kisses him. In the end, he kisses him, and that's the music comes on that I wrote that. It's called Sloppy Croc. And so they had that for the film, and then later on, as they were putting the film together, Live It Up had been a big hit in Australia, and they're chopping the film up, and they needed a bit of music to go in a just background music. And they put it in.
Because he had it on radio, didn't he?
Yeah. He stuck it in the film. And then our UK record companies, the guy said, we tried to take it around Europe the year before. Nobody would play it. But because it was in the biggest film around the world, they sent it out with a picture of Crocodile Dundee, the single, again, to radio. They all played it, and it was a big hit.
Amazing.
You've got a new single? Or a new EP? What is it?
Yeah, we've got a new EP and the new single, which is called The Luckiest Player, which is how I met my girlfriend.
Oh, there you go. A 5-track EP. How good's that?
Yeah, about time, Greedy.
No, well, it is. No, we're constantly... This one, it's Martin and me sort of swapping songs. The reason why we had a lot of hits in the 80s is because we had 4 writers in the band. Now we have 2. It's me and Martin. Martin's not touring with us at the moment, but because of his cancer, but he's still writing. And this EP has 2 of Martin's, 3 of my songs, and I'm hoping he can still write for the band.
Let's hope so,
and put out records.
Yeah. We do want to play a little game with you, if we
new game.
can, before we go. This is a game that David has devised.
It's called Yeah Nah.
Apologise in advance.
It's called Yeah Nah.
Yeah Nah.
Yeah Nah.
So I will ask you, and David will also ask you a couple of questions. You have to answer yeah or yeah nah. All right? Are you ready, Greedy?
Yep.
Pineapple on pizza. Yeah.
Yeah Nah.
No. Okay. Yeah. See, I don't mind it.
Anything on pizza. Anything.
Okay. Question 2. Socks with sandals.
Yeah, I'm old. I'm saying so. If
You're
it's
saying
cold,
yes. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah, no.
Are you from New Zealand?
from Adelaide, it gets cold down there.
All right, question 3. Donald Trump.
Yeah, nah.
There's a couple of yeah-nahs there.
Oh, that's not surprising. No.
Public displays of affection.
Oh, yeah, get into it. We're old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anywhere you
You're
can get
both
it.
into that.
Anywhere you can get it, I
Yeah.
think.
I find it a
Yeah,
little bit
exactly.
cringy, but anyway.
Yeah.
All right, and
Clock's
finally,
ticking.
I want you to think. Take it wherever you can get it. Think about this very hard before you answer, gentlemen. Tomato sauce in the fridge.
No, come on, where are you from?
Right.
Oh, no.
No, no, no.
What do you
It's gotta
think?
be, no.
It is in the fridge.
You're
at
a
home.
Queenslander.
I once when I was 8 years old, I had one onion ring cooked
Yeah,
and a bottle of tomato sauce.
good for you. So Australian. I used to have
I never thought I'd say that on TV.
I used to have sauce sandwiches when I was a kid. Used to watch The Love Boat and The Muppet Show and listen to Mental.
Did you have a slice of Devon or what? Would
Yeah,
it
no,
would have been
Fritz.
Fritz.
Yeah,
and
Fritz.
stuff.
Fritz.
Yeah,
Fritz
thanks for
sauce.
supporting Queensland, by the way, with your maroon suit. Okay, the
Hey,
maroon.
go get the Mental's new EP. It is out now. It's so great to have you back in there. Can you give our best to Martin too? I know he's not well. You were saying that before. Give him our best because he's one of my favourite singers.
Oh, thank you very much. Coming for you, that's fantastic.
Go see them at the AP Good Times Tour. It's a great show. See you soon, Greedy.
All right, thank you,
Give me back
Greedy.
your sign, mate.
Coming
Give
up,
me the sign back.
coming up
Yeah,
on
nah.
Today Extra. Nah.